Max Biaggi.
Well, and this kid, and I call him a kid, he's still young at the moment, but number 76, he has been the sensation of the year. I remember walking up to him at Losail and saying, so, have you got equal bikes to the other guys? And he goes, well, I don't know about that, but I'm the third rider in the team. I haven't done any of the testing. And the other guys are the glory guys, which, to be fair, Nieto and Kageyama have perhaps got more respect and have been around a little bit longer. But Neukirchner has made his way, and ever since. And how far did he get? How close did he come at Valencia when he was taken out, in my opinion, by Checa to getting his first win? Monza could be the weekend.
I saw him a couple of years ago when he was riding the Honda, wasn't he, in Valencia on the World Superbike. He had a couple big crashes in that race, but he was something that was very, very wet behind the neck, a young kid coming in, obviously seeing a young German boy, coming into World Superbikes, quite fast, quite tall and lanky, which he kind of needed to be on some of these bigger bikes a couple of years ago. They're actually trying to get him to be smaller. He's riding very, very quick, as you see through the next split. Let's see what comes up here.
He was only just off Bayliss' first split, which is ominous. Let's see what he does in the second. Well, he's 0.2 down, but that's good for Max Neukirchner. It's certainly good for Bayliss. Now, can he do it? Can he use the power of that Suzuki here on the back straight? Number 76, Max Neukirchner, looking for pole position. Had one pole already in his career, but that's all. This would be an historical one if he could do it. He's been the fastest man around this circuit all weekend long, but Bayliss blitzed everybody. And certainly Neukirchner's been close, but he's 2/10 off the first two splits. Can he do it in the last? He comes around. Long way around the last corner, gets all the power and just loses another 10, but it'll be good enough for a front row start. Well, once again, Paolo Flamini will be enjoying his lunch over this one. Ducati, Suzuki, Yamaha and Honda. That's the front row, 4 manufacturers. Was it that way in your day?
No, it wasn't, but that's great to see. Obviously, and it's a testament to each of these manufacturers out there. It's a testament to Pirelli giving the similar equipment out there, trying to do the best that they can do for each manufacturer, and I think that that's fantastic.
Great news. And 4 different manufacturers then on the front row. And Carlos Checa goes from 14th to 4th fastest, and he is the top Honda. And that's big in Italy.
You know, when you go to a good concert, you kind of do that encore thing. Do you think we can drag him out to do an encore?
I think he should. I think he should do his last 3 hits. Yeah, no question about it. Bayliss will be holding court tonight. He's been looking somewhat frustrated, actually, because every time he gets on the moped to go from the motorhome back to he's mobbed. He did a photo shoot last night. I tried to do an interview, and he said, right, you've got 2 minutes. And we weren't ready in the time. He said, right, that's your 2 minutes. Goodbye.
Yeah, but you know these fans...
On these superbikes, especially here at the famous Monza circuit, and as you quite rightly point out, tomorrow will be a different day. Forget qualifying. It's all about slipstreaming. It's all about tactics. And, Randy, you've raced this circuit. It is about that. It's a thinking man's game, isn't it, Monza?
Definitely. You want to watch the board very closely and watch the countdown. You don't want to let anybody get too far out. But, you can pick the draft up. These guys doing 200 miles an hour, just over 200 miles an hour. I think Max was doing Neukirchner bike earlier. It's just incredible. You can catch the toe 200 feet away.
Now, if you have which is rather nifty. There is Troy Bayliss, all smiles.
Yeah, he's a great guy to see. It's going to be hard to see him go. I mean, it really is. I don't want to call him a dinosaur, but he just seems to be around forever. And the magnificent races he's done. It's kind of looking back into the Carl Fogarty days, and when you go back to the Scott Russell days, and you go back to, those that era.
And he's doing it in style too, because a racer can never plan the way he goes out of racing, and maybe you've got some recollection of yourself or some of your friends, but Bayliss, let's hope it all keeps going the way it's going. Is just doing it so right. He's going out on a year-long swan song on a brand new bike. If he wins, they'll make a statue. He'll be Berlusconi's right-hand man for the next 50 years here, I would have thought.
Only someone as hard as nails as he is could come back in 2006 through the last round of MotoGP and Cleaner Fox.
Phenomenal. And I think that really actually did send out a message to everybody involved in motorcycle racing, just how good he is.
And how competitive this class is right here in front of us.
Yep. No doubt about it. And Neukirchner, what a future he's got. And it's great to see both the experience of Hager and Bayliss up there, but Neukirchner is about to make his name, and it could be tomorrow afternoon. If you're a German fan, of course, we're going to the Nürburgring. in a not too distant future. And we're also going to America. Looking forward to that one. Miller Motorsports and Randy, that is going to be interesting. It was high time we went back to the States.
Definitely, Miller Motorsport Park.